Hello and welcome to the Brigade podcast episode 28. My name is Mike and I'm here with Sam.
Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy, Sam, bringing you today's crazy episode where we're going to discuss a whole bunch of things, probably meme a lot of stuff, and probably be stupid and scuffed, as always.
Yeah.
So, let's throw some shout outs. In Australia yesterday was Father's Day on the recording of this episode. So let's shout
Yeah,
out all the fathers out there.
yeah, shout out to the fathers.
Yeah, shout out to the fathers. Shout out to all you dads and other like dads, like grandparents and stuff, granddads.
Yeah. Shout out to anyone who is a dad.
Yep. Okay. Now that we did some shout outs, let's get straight into it.
Okay?
Yeah, let's talk about the meme of the week, probably the meme
Yeah,
of the week. Yeah, She-Hulk, a phenomenal 10 out of 10 Marvel Studios new hit, you know, TV show.
yeah.
No, it's not. It's like trash. Um, yeah,
Probably.
it's like it broke Twitter. Probably. I don't know if it actually broke Twitter, but it had its waves on Twitter
Yeah.
for one particular scene. Yeah, I never thought I'd see the day where I'd see a Marvel superhero twerk on screen, and here we are.
Yeah.
What a
Now
world we
we
live in.
we have it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Mike, why don't you give us some in-depth
Search.
in-depth research on this? You know,
Well, I mean, in the
you've seen the
episode,
scene. I haven't seen the scene that much.
I've seen that bit of the scene. Well, with She-Hulk just starts busting it down and twerking for some reason. And the other person in the scene starts doing the same thing for some reason. I have no idea why. It's hilarious, but it's also random.
Nah, it's hilarious because like it shows how bad this show is. It's like, bro, look at
Probably.
these. You know what? Like it's 2020, like two. We
Well, it's
live in
time to
a
talk.
yeah. I know twerking's like so like I don't know 2015 or something. Like look at us.
Yeah,
We're doing a throwback to the eearly days. Let's go. It's like no, we didn't
I
need
mean
that. We
they're
didn't
giving
need
a
that.
throwback by throwing it back.
Oh man,
Be funny if it had any plot relevance. That scene.
dude,
Uh,
Twitter was going crazy.
I mean, for obvious reasons.
For the non-obvious reasons. Your obvious reasons like the horny alpha males that are out there.
No, that's not the reason.
Oh.
Reason's because it's dumb.
Yeah, no. For me, the
Uh,
main reason so like, oh, this isn't canon. Like, you never do that. It's like, bro.
I don't know. I haven't
Yeah.
seen anyone in the comics twerk.
Yo, if you guys are getting horny off like seeing She-Hulk twerk, then you guys aren't alpha males. You guys like beta males.
So,
Yeah, I don't know why I said alpha earlier, but yeah, beta males.
I mean, I don't know why would someone get
Well, I don't
horny
know.
off that.
There's always one dude. There's always one dude. There's always one dude, fam.
One dude.
One dude.
You can probably count the polygons during the scene.
There's
It just
always one
looks,
dude.
it looks so
There's always that
hilarious.
one dude. Like, there's always like, who would think that? It's like, there's always one dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is like in every situation. You know what I mean? It's like you go there. It's like clearly says like, do not press the red button, and then like you're given the instruction, and there'll be always this one dude. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it, and then they press it, and then the
I
building
guess.
explodes or something.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm saying,
Alright. I
you
mean,
know,
yeah, I get what you mean.
yeah.
Mhm.
There's always one dude. There's always one dude.
Like someone who takes it a step too far.
Not someone who takes it too far. Just someone who's like, Like you know what I mean? Because like what taking the step too far is like, it's like no, it's not about taking the step too far. Like that example was an example of taking the step too far, but like the example like She-Hulk I just mentioned isn't a step just taking too far. Just like how people work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Mm.
I guess.
It's called science. Bill and I will teach you. Um,
Science.
yeah,
Science, yes, totally.
yeah, yeah. So back to what at hand. Yeah, I mean like it clearly shows that the show probably has no direction and it's pretty much like pretty poor. Yep.
Probably.
I mean, like to tell you the truth, it can only go up from here. Like you've hit rock bottom.
It probably will go up
Literally,
from me.
you've literally hit rock bottom.
Uh,
Um, yeah, it can only go up from here.
yeah, you can only. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, even if you go up like a meter up from where you are, that's still better than not going up. You know what I mean? Still better than the previous.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um.
hey, they were able to get people to talk about it, I guess.
Yeah, but like it's for the wrong reasons. You sit there and
Yeah,
you,
I know.
I mean, like I'm gonna tell you this, right? You sit there and then like say I'm sitting here and then like for instance, you saw the show She-Hulk example, right? Yo, dude, did you see She-Hulk? Like, dude, she started twerking. I was like, what the hell? Why would I watch that?
Yeah.
So it's not gonna introduce more people to the show,
No, definitely not.
which in fact like me results in probably more money because that's how it works, you know. More views equals more money, most likely. Uh, yeah, but that's not how it works because it's saying twerk.
It
What
might
happens
deter
is
some people.
what would you say? Sorry.
It might deter some people from watching it, actually.
Yeah, it might do. There'll always be this like there'll always be like this whole group of people who will just like screenshot the scenes or like record the scenes and they post them on the internet. They get content. Everyone gets a laugh. The company looks like a laughing stock. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's good for us because we get the content and we get to talk about it and we get to point and laugh at them. Be like, haha, that was a stupid decision. Yeah.
Right.
And then some guy will turn it into an NFT. So that's the world we live in.
You speak into existence.
There's always this one guy. Don't worry. There's already a guy who did it.
Probably the same guy.
Probably.
It'd be funny if someone actually profits off that, though.
Fan, then it's like another guy. You need another guy to get the same guy. It's like, oh yeah, I'll load it. It's two
You know
guys.
what? You know what, dude? They had to tell someone with with knowledge of VFX to make She-Hulk work.
To be
I wonder how
fair,
long that
right?
took.
Like they didn't really need it, like right?
Yeah.
Like because the VFX, like right from the beginning, I think VFX of She-Hulk herself is terrible.
Right.
So maybe they didn't get VFX. Maybe they got just some guy to do like green makeup on her face, and then like it's just a normal person twerking.
No, but I mean, imagine how long that took just for that scene for it to work. That took if that took a long time, I feel sorry for the person who had to do that.
Who knows how long that
Uh,
took? Who knows?
I don't know. I'm not an expert. Like that.
Yeah.
No good.
Yeah. But other than that, like, yeah, it's not. And we'll just usually go wait for next week's episode, and then like see what people say, and then like if people are like, holy shit, this is way better. Obviously, they're
Yeah,
gonna say it's way better than this episode. Like, there is no way it's not.
and then wait until the week after when
Dude, I swear, if you if
Mark Ruffalo starts working.
exactly, I was just about to say, if this guy, if the Hulk starts working, it's like game over, fam, game over,
You think you can do better than me? No, I'm gonna start working.
dude. Oh man, no, bro, don't say this.
Uh,
Oh man,
then the abomination starts working for no reason. Also,
dude,
just for it to work off.
God,
That's how the series will end. It's a twerk off.
God.
That'd be hilarious. Uh,
Oh no, no, it can't, fam. It is terrible.
if they did that, they'd at least earn my respect. If they did that,
Oh yeah, yeah, they would. Like, oh,
Yeah,
you think we
yeah.
hit rock bottom? Let's just keep going, and then like,
just, just go deeper. uh,
mm. Yeah, but see, like, if they did that, it'd ruin the potential of like some guy like actually just editing on the internet and be like, he's got like the Hulk, and he's like, yo, I could do better than you, and like does it.
yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, someone will speak it into existence or like do it. If it's not them,
Yeah.
it's someone else would.
Yep. I think that yeah, I think we should like stop talking about
She-Hulk.
twerking, but we should still stay because I'm gonna do this. Wait, listen to this, right?
Okay,
So
let's
we're
see.
moving on from twerking, but to ass. You know what I'm saying? Because we're now
Ah,
talking about Assassin's Creed. Yeah, the ass in Assassin's Creed, the ass.
I was
Assassin's
wondering what you
Creed.
meant by ass for a second.
Yes. We're moving on from one to another.
Yay!
Yeah. Assassin's Creed. The franchise was probably pretty good and like pretty revolutionary at the time, and then it gets stale, and then they evolve, and then they stay, and then evolve, and then stay. So
Yeah,
yes,
that's yeah.
yeah, and then they unfortunately tied this, what is it called? This IP is tied to the hands of
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft, who now want to make money instead of making games.
True.
Which, if you make good games, you make more money. That's what I always say about companies. But no, make less focus on the game and more focus on how we can make microtransactions better.
Get more
So,
money.
oh, our boy here, Mike, knows more
Yeah.
about Assassin's Creed than I do. So I'm gonna
Yep.
take it away. I'm gonna first let's start off with this question. So how is Ubisoft planning to milk their player base from their money again?
I wouldn't be surprised if this, I guess, new game, this short game, of what Assassin's Creed Mirage is gonna have like like it would have probably have microtransactions. I wouldn't be surprised at this rate.
But
Like
will it have
for
NFTs? Like Ubisoft pushing their quartz.
how much you want to bet? Play the if you finish the game, you get a special Assassin's Creed NFT for quartz. Oh, that'd be pain.
Because like Ubisoft has like okay, I don't want NFTs in games. Like as a clear
Alright.
advocate from previous episodes, if you have watched, I don't want NFTs in games.
Yeah.
But I just want to see the months and months and months Ubisoft have spent. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Um, working on this NFT called Quartz, and I feel like they're waiting for a new game to launch before including the addition of Quartz into their
Yeah.
game. And here's their first launch. Will this be the launch where we see NFTs in game, or will Ubisoft realize that they wasted so much money and then like forget about it?
Probably wouldn't realize, but this probably wouldn't be the first game. If anything, it might be what's that? Either Skull Bones or, if leaks are correct, probably that live service Assassin's Creed game. One of those, I guarantee, has might have something to do with NFTs, but they're definitely gonna have microtransactions.
Ah,
So it's like,
yes, Skull and Bones, the one where I'm gonna see a Splinter Cell ship.
yes, with the show shit. And you're gonna have like some the people at the top, they look like at the crow's nest.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like some guy with like a big ass telescope or
yeah,
something.
because the customization is probably gonna be like, oh look, you played this Ubisoft game, we're gonna give you these ships like sails and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh man. Okay, but let's stick to the double S. Yeah. So Assassin's Creed Mirage.
yeah. Apparently gonna be a return to form.
Is it though? Is it?
Okay, this is what troubles everyone in the community.
Is it
It
though?
used to be, it was supposed to be a DLC for Valhalla, so most likely it runs off that engine. And
You said return to form. Are we talking about returning to the glory days, like Assassin's Creed, like three,
yeah,
2, Revelation, Brotherhood?
for yeah, you could even say some other ones here, like like social stealth, actually assassinating
No,
people.
no, 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 none of that. I'm talking about like
What?
the stupid level caps that come out of nowhere. Is that
Oh,
all?
apparently there's not gonna be any RPG elements.
There we go. That's what I want to see.
So there's not going to be any RPG elements.
Oh,
Apparently,
that means their time savers, Ubisoft's time savers are gone.
hopefully, I mean, you never know. Maybe they'll bring him somehow.
Yeah,
Some,
but the reason why time savers was like XP boosts. That's legit the reason.
yeah,
So no more XP boosts. Let's go. That's a good thing. Let's go.
but yeah, it's apparently supposed to be a return to form. But since it's based off Valhalla's engine, a lot of things didn't work properly in that game, and they're scared. People are scared it's gonna come
No, no,
into
no,
this
no, no.
game.
It's
You know what I mean?
fine. It's fine. Did Ubisoft say like if refinement is at the utmost top priority?
I mean, they barely talked about this.
Well, therefore, it's not fine.
We're
But
not
to
sure.
be fair, I'm just being sarcastic. To be
Yeah,
fair, knowing Ubisoft, it's not fine. Um,
yeah. Apparently, we're gonna get more news in regards to this on the 10th
of
on the
September.
Ubisoft Forward event or whatever they call it.
Ah, yes, the event where they're gonna
Yeah.
try and push courts again. So, what do we learn today, guys? Don't trust Ubisoft. So,
Be cautious. You can be optimistic, but have your expectations low. I don't
yep.
know if this is gonna be a big. I don't know how this is gonna work really.
Mm,
We'll wait until the 10th, I guess, and see what happens.
yeah. Watch
They
them
could
return the
shock us.
Animus. That would be wild.
I mean, technically, it is in the newer. It's still in the newer games. It's
Yeah, but
just
like the more we
everything's
go out,
fantasy,
like yeah,
basically.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, can you at least give us well, as someone who
What?
has not seen the trailer yet,
I mean, there's no trailer for it yet. There's only an image.
what? It was just an image.
Yeah, just an image. That's it.
Oh, my bad. I thought there was a full trailer.
No,
Um.
there was only that image I showed you, and on the
Ah,
10th
yep,
we
yep,
might get a trailer.
yep. You did show me that image.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if it's going to be a gameplay or just like those normal trailers that like the cinematics. We don't know what it's going to be, but
Right, right,
hopefully
right,
it shows something.
right.
Yeah, like all we know, it's just going to be a shorter game, and it's going to have no RPG elements, basically. Kind of like two stuff we know for sure, but I don't know.
But you know, it's Ubisoft. Like they're
Yeah,
gonna fall back on their words. You never know. Um.
I mean, it was a DLC, so that since it's now a full-fledged game, it could have been slightly longer. So I don't know.
Right, but if it's
Yeah,
DLC, remember that like Assassin's Creed Valhalla also has RPG elements.
yeah,
So
and all the
did they did just like ignore like oh yeah like let's leave like how they have to like change the whole dynamic to make it a fully fledged game if they don't want RPG.
yeah. If they don't want RPG elements, if they want other elements
Yeah,
to work,
exactly. But what I'm saying is, if
yeah.
they continue it as a DLC, they probably had to keep it because it's the DLC. But then, you know what I'm saying? But then when they
Now it's
separated it, they probably like did they actually have the effort to go back and change all that? So, do you know what
probably
I'm saying?
not.
Yeah, exactly. That's why spaghetti code inbound. Um,
That's why we have to wait until we know like evidence. You know what I mean?
mm, mm.
Wait until we get something to know for sure. Just be
Yeah,
cautious though. Yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
that's I guess the ass in Assassin's Creed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So, and other gaming news. I want to talk about the Sony and the inflation rate rising.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, so Sony, of course, like, yeah, in my opinion, this is my opinion, I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
is using inflation as like a blanket to cover up the fact that they want to just increase the price of all the games, pretty much. Yeah, that's my opinion, but they stated it's inflation. I don't buy it for a second. They just want more money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
your
then
thoughts?
this is not good. Those stuff's getting more expensive. It's like you have to fork out more money just to buy games and whatnot. No, it's not a good thing.
Yeah. And so this resulted in pretty much Sony getting sued.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I hope Sony loses this because I don't want to pay more money for my games. And
Right.
it will also start teaching other companies a lesson. Nintendo, Microsoft, Steam as well. Um, to not blame inflation for to call an increase in games price.
Price of games, yeah.
Yeah, because like I understand. I want to answer. I'm gonna explain. I understand if you say inflation is the reason we're increasing the price of games.
Yeah.
If big if the programs
If.
you're using either increase in price A or B, you pay your workers more.
Right.
But there is no way in hell you're paying your workers more.
Yeah.
A and B, you've got enough money to increase the price, the pay of your workers without increasing the price of games. You're already earning enough money to increase your price. Because like the reason why I say that they're not gonna pay their workers more is because like there's always the inflation meme. It's like you're like a building. It's like, oh, the material increase. Oh well, like inflation, the material increase. Oh, what can we do? It's like the work we like the materials we use. Oh wait, did I just say that? Yep. It's like, oh, like the cost of actually owning this like office has increased. Oh, yep. What can we do? Oh, yeah. Our time, like as our workers, like increase in price. No, 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 nope, nope. We can't do that. We can't do that. It's like, well, bro,
Yeah. They
you
won't.
guys, yeah, the meme, yeah.
Yeah, won't increase pay, but would increase
No,
prices.
as everything, no, not increase pay. It's like as everything increases because of natural things, right?
Yeah.
They'll be like, all right, there's nothing we can do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As humans, we also have our price increase because if everything increase, we can ask for price increase, but companies won't give us the price increase.
Yeah.
Because think about it, if the cost of materials and stuff increase, that means the cost of like food and stuff also increase. Because
Yeah.
the cost of like acquiring a certain type of food to be in like a certain type of ingredient to be part of a food product would also
Will
increase
increase. Yeah.
the food product, right? That means as humans, like that means our normal grocery shopping example will increase in cost. Therefore, for us to be able to pay for our normal groceries, we'd have to ask for a pay rise.
Right. Yeah.
Except companies won't do that because they're like, this is the one opportunity where we can actually save money on
Yeah.
without because like obviously you can't save money on like not getting the equipment, but you can save money on like you know what I'm saying, paying the people the same wage,
Yeah. True. Hmm.
which in fact leads me to the decision that Sony is not increasing their money to pay their workers more.
Right.
Yeah,
But
but I haven't seen any price increase on programming games or any equipment. I haven't seen that much price increase, so I don't believe Sony's just using it as a cover up for just like we want more money.
right. And they
Unless
even.
you got some
I was-
inside scoop.
I mean, if someone does, that'd be very helpful. But I was going to also mention how the consoles are also increasing on the PlayStation side, like the PlayStation 5 and the
Yeah, but
digital
like okay,
version. In
I
all
don't.
in
I,
most
mm,
countries.
mm. And I'm not saying this. I'm not sure that the increase in price, right,
Yeah.
was in relation to this, but like this might be because like the rarity of the materials. That's actually
Yeah, it could also be a
that
reason. Yeah.
I believe like that. If they say that, I'd believe it because I remember when like Xbox revealed their price, like PlayStation's price was actually supposed to be $100 on top of the original price they released it, but they realized that Xbox released it at a cheaper price. They were like, oh, we have to also release it at that price so people would actually buy it instead of purchasing an Xbox.
Right.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like they probably like, well, we don't have the money to buy the material, or like it's harder to acquire the material. Might as well return to that original price point that we had set. Because like had Xbox not put it the price that Xbox put the price at, yeah,
Yeah.
then we would have like had the PlayStation be expensive, more expensive from the start.
True. I was gonna say the interesting thing about it is like out of like this it's like a list of countries that had it increased. Like out
Mm-mm-mm.
of the I guess the more developed countries, apparently the United States didn't get the price increase for some reason.
Oh no, of course they're not, because then they're not going to get the price
But
increase.
Europe, all of Europe, UK, China, Japan,
Yeah,
Oz,
because
and
it's
yeah,
Sony like most of the reason why, from what I was reading, right? Okay, I'm talking about
yeah,
games increase, not the actual console increase,
yeah.
was
But
because of like
I'm
the
just
reason why the
interested.
price were increasing was because of the exchange rate to when you'd exchange it to the price of the actual, you know what I'm saying? Just the exchange rate in the currency, and that's why they want to increase it for some reason, which resulted in the US not being affected. You know what I mean?
I guess, but
That's from my understanding. What I was reading. I'm not saying this is correct. This is false. This could be like everything. Like take everything I say with a grain of salt because like a
but
the
even in,
information's being updated every day, and b some sources are not reliable. But that's what I was reading online.
but even in Japan, it's higher.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
But they originate from there. So
I know,
wouldn't it?
but like that's number one, and then number two, the second reason why, right, is that the U.S. like Sony is like I know it originates from them, but like I
I guess this is a bit based on the American dollar.
no, it's not. This one's not based on American dollars. There was someone I was reading where like it's because like the Sony Interaction like brand or whatever, right, is part of
Yeah.
US.
Ah,
Like
okay.
you know what I mean? So like it was
So
something along those like like as in like it was a US based technology or something. I was reading along the lines that they were never going to increase the price in the US, but all the other countries. That was originally the plan I was reading of the console.
well,
Because
the thing.
if you go online, right, when you take a type in PlayStation Store, it always brings up the US one first. You have to
Yeah.
actually specify the country if you're doing a different country. Because of that, it's a US front. That's what I'm saying. That's just from
Right.
what I'm
Maybe.
saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was reading, sorry, not what I'm saying. That's what from what I was reading. Now, like
'Cause-
I said, like everything I could read, like is complete. Like you know what I'm saying. I might be
yeah.
completely wrong.
No, but the article I'm actually reading from is from PlayStation themselves. It's actually
Mm.
written by the president of PlayStation,
All right, cool.
and
We'll
what he
link that
says is
below.
apparently, yeah, well, I've linked that.
Yeah, we'll link
So
that below.
apparently, it's because of the global inflation rates and currency trends. Apparently, that's apparently the main
But is
reason.
that the increase of the console I was talking about or the
It's just for the
games?
console specifically.
Yeah. See, I don't
Yeah,
know what I was
I don't
picking
know what
about.
the games do.
No, the
Games, I'm
games I
not
told you,
sure.
like I said, like I believe if for the console they can increase the price because of the fact that the procurement of
Like
the
the
material
rarity.
like
Yeah.
is still really rare and like they're increasing their price of the supplier. That's just from
Mhm.
what I understand. You know what I mean?
Right. No, it's just for games. I guess they're being somewhat
Yeah,
greedy.
they're obviously 100%.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
And like I said, like if they get sued and they found out, then I 100% completely agree. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Mm.
I mean, hopefully something. I guess like some result happens from the suing. Like, hope it doesn't just like 'cause it could get dropped, but I hope at least there's I guess some sort of
Yeah, but
result
look,
from
look,
it.
look, look. Let me show. I'm gonna explain to you right here, right now, right?
Right.
Even if the suing fails on like their front, right? The
Yeah, because
people
the
suing.
reasoning is slightly skewed. Yeah.
No, no, no. They did another, not the one that we discussed last week. The one that we actually
Oh, is it
discussed
a
this
different
week.
one?
I think it was a different one. I think the price increase resulted in another suit or something, right?
Oh. Oh, I wasn't aware. Okay,
I
that's good.
think I might be completely wrong, right?
Okay.
Yeah, the other suing, I want them to lose, like, cause that's stupid ass. But like this sue that we're doing, I think, and I could be completely talking about I could be like chatting out of my ass. Um, what I'm saying is like it at least puts like Microsoft and like Nintendo under the pump. Like we're not gonna do this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because like it's a huge negative headline. Sony gets a huge negative headline for a few weeks, and it can impact like you know what I mean. It can impact like people's decision on buying consoles, even
True.
if it's yeah, even if they lose it. Yep.
I think it is the same because I don't see
All right. Yeah. Then I might be
any
chatting out
names.
my ass again. But yeah, even if that one fails, that like at least like puts like it puts like Microsoft and like Nintendo under the spotlight.
Yeah, it
Like not
might put
spotlight.
pressure on them.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Or like it will like we shouldn't do what they did.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, if something happens, it's good, I guess. But it's
Yep.
like, I don't know. Lawsuits major argument is kind of not the best.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, speaking of like major brands such as like Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo, I want to talk about brands because brands are everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that, but yeah, brands are everywhere. I'm gonna tell you something, right?
sure.
I'm gonna give you an example. If you go into a store, right, and you feel like a packet of chips, right, a can
Yeah,
of chips, whatever, right, and then you
right.
go down the aisle, and then you see like Pringles for like $3, right? You
Yeah,
know, okay, and then you see it next to it, right, the legendary Prongles for like a
prong.
dollar.
Yeah, my favorite Pringles.
So which one do you grab?
I mean, if it's only $1, you can grab three for the price of one Pringles. I know it sounds like a steal, in my opinion.
Okay, but there are people who will be brand loyal and
Yeah,
will.
I know.
That's what I'm getting at.
I
So
know. To be
like,
honest, I might also just buy the Pringles too.
so you're not gonna buy the Prongles,
Maybe, but I don't know. I've never eaten a Pringles before.
dude? They taste pretty much the same.
Probably.
Oh man, it's like it's like when you like buy Prongles for the first time. You know
For
what
the
I'm saying?
first time.
I've never
Yeah.
had Prongles, okay? So I'm just,
I feel like you're just making this up. I have no idea what a Pringle is.
I think it's called Prongles. I might be wrong, but yeah, the off-brand Pringles that taste the same.
I want to see what pops up when I just search it. I just want to see what happens. Pringles. Oh my god, it's a thing. What the heck?
I knew it. I knew it. Anyway, it's like do we really need like branded stuff? Like I've there's so many people that brag about brands. Like I've got this brand. I've got like bro. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I've got like what is it called? Like I've got like Gucci shirt. Like I don't care if you got a Gucci shirt. I don't like the design of it. So like who cares if you got Gucci? It's like, oh, but you
Yeah.
don't have Gucci. It's like, bro, I don't care. It's like, bro, when you go like I go shoe shopping. I just go and find like whatever the most comfortable shoe is, and I wear
Yeah.
it. I'm like, hell yeah. But then there are people who are like, bro, look at those Yeezys and Nikes. I need those. And I'm like, bro, I remember like I was with a friend. He wanted to get Nikes. I tried them on. They were like the most uncomfortable shoe in the world. And I said, hey man, how do you think it fits in your foot? And he's like, it's not that comfortable. I'm like, oh, so you're gonna not get it? It's like, nah, I'm gonna get it. It's Nike,
There you
bruh,
go.
bruh.
When I usually go shoe shopping, like sometimes I see six shoes and then I put them on. I'm like, this feels so bad on my foot.
Dude, it's like I'm thinking like more than like I don't care if someone says they've got Nikes or if someone says they've got like mics. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah,
Just example. Yeah, I
yeah,
don't care about that, right? Like it's called
right.
the usability, bro. If I'm walking around, I need these like shoes. Like I'm gonna use these like pretty much every single day for like what like 3 4 years. Like I need to be comfortable in these shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Back to the Prongles, right? So like
Pringles.
it's like
It's
do
funny
we?
how this is. I think this is a legitimate brand, but like, continue. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like people who stand like brand loyalty. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
crazy. I think crazy. I'm like, dude, like if there's a different taste, I get it, but 90% of the time it's the same taste. Like, dude, you don't need to grab like stay brand loyal. That's my opinion. I don't know. What's your
Right.
opinion? If you do you stay do
Like
you
for
think
food,
like anything, just in general, like
not
talk
really.
give us your give us your thoughts. Maybe your food. Let's start with
Maybe
food.
I guess it depends. Like some stuff are just unique, and there isn't really just like a knockoff version, so you have to buy them.
Yeah, but that I wouldn't call those like brand. Like
Yeah.
I'm talking about like Pringles and Prongles.
I wouldn't mind buying a Pringles, I guess.
Yeah, like
I just buy any chip that tastes nice.
yeah. I'm
Tastes
talking about
good,
what about like a Kit Kat and like a cat coot or some shit. Like I saw that on the internet. Yeah,
yeah. I don't mind, I guess. I don't know. I guess most of the snacks I get are branded, but it's like, yeah.
I mean, yeah, because they're the
a
obvious
month.
ones you see, but
I mean,
when you
because they're
look,
cheap already, anyways.
yeah, but like we haven't even talked about like um like those mix, okay, I'm gonna give you an example, right?
Yeah, what?
Like a proper example, right?
Sure.
So Prongles.
Yeah.
I'm joking. No, no, okay, okay.
Proper
For,
example, prong.
nah. For instance, you know when you go to the bread aisle, right, in like
Right.
Woolies, for your yeah, Woolies.
And it's like the Woolies brand.
No, and then like there's like Wonder White that costs like $4, and then you can get like the Woolies brand and a white bread like costs $1.
Yeah, I mean that makes like no difference. Like
No, it's not
the
that. Like sometimes like you might need more than one like bag because like you're trying to feed like a family or something. You know what I mean?
no, I mean, but like I mean the taste doesn't matter, so you can buy the Woolies.
Yeah, I know, but like what I'm
Yeah,
saying is like, dude, the difference in price. Imagine buying two, it's like $2, and the other one it's like $8. Like the price
yeah.
gap is crazy. I could have bought eight for the price of like two on that one.
That's like buying like mountain from Mount Franklin water and like Fiji water or
Yeah,
whatever it's
yeah,
called.
exactly, exactly. It's like yeah.
Well, what's the difference? It comes from like the same lake or something. I don't
No,
know.
I've heard people say like, dude, Mount Fuji water like actually comes from like a different place.
Wow, cool. It still has like what,
It's still
like
water.
fish brew,
Water's water.
fish brew
No,
or
but I'll
something.
give I'll give you something like the only water I'd actually buy like if I'm gonna buy branded water
Yeah.
would be like the pump water. You know the ones that come pump.
Not really.
Okay, the
Oh,
pump
oh
water.
wait, the ones with the little like
It's
the
with the one like where you squeeze it and it shoots the water out.
like the pump heads. Is that
Yeah,
what you mean?
yeah, yeah. It's called pump. It's more expensive, but like
Is
I
there a
like
reason?
what because like who knows what the reason is. But like for instance, like some people like to just shoot the water into face like after like doing a huge jog or something. Like
Yeah.
I get that. Like the other bottles, like nah, fam, that's not gonna help. You know.
I guess is that why you buy pump?
No, I don't buy pump. I'm saying like if I was in the shoes,
Yeah.
like that's the only water
Okay.
branded water I'd get. Whereas like the
Sure.
standard water, like I wouldn't compare getting the standard water to like the Fiji or like the Mount Franklin or like I don't know
Oh
what
wait,
other.
this reminds me. Have you seen that clip of that person who has like three fridges and it's all filled with this glass water? Like that glass. It's like a glass bottle that has like water in it. Have you seen that?
No.
It's like this. It's like this brand that has. It's like the water. It's like it's a water bottle, but
Right,
it's
right.
like in a glass thing, and it has
No, no.
like a.
I know the glass bottle. I've never seen like I didn't see the video where like the
There's
guy
this
like.
guy who's like obsessed with drinking like high quality water.
Yep, yep.
So he buys those bottles, has three fridges, and he has like hundreds of them. And instead of refilling them, he just throws them away after. Like, bruh. And this man like wastes thousands of dollars just doing that every year or something.
Well, fam, you should have brought Prongles.
Surely he should have brought bongos, yeah. Would
Yeah.
have saved him a penny.
Oh man.
I don't know. It just reminded me of that. It was hilarious.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yeah,
Fam, for me, like, okay, other than like outside of brand, like, let's talk branded clothes for a sec, right?
yeah,
Like, first of all, I don't care if I buy a bag that's fake or that's not fake. You know what I mean? If
yeah,
I buy a bag that's a decent price and I like the design or it does its job, I don't care if it's like a fake, what's it called, Gucci bag or it's a real Gucci bag. I don't even care if it's a Gucci bag or not. You know?
yeah. I mean, I don't care really either.
Exactly. So I don't get why we have to do these persistent brand. Like, dude, it's like this. I want to ask you what's crazy, right?
What?
Like when you say like I bought a Gucci bag, like are you like you're trying to support the company because there's no guy named Gucci here, and you're trying to buy something, you know what I mean, in order to support the guy named Gucci. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not like for instance a YouTuber makes limited time merch and you go buy that because you're trying to support the YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? This is
Right.
just like the brand Gucci's never gonna leave. So if you know, I'm talking about limited time runs before, right?
Yeah.
A, but B, it's like it's not like Gucci is like some sort of like medical researcher who's making bags in order to pay for like medical stuff. Like it's not that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nor is it like it's just some brand. It's like bruh.
It's just a clothing brand. Yeah.
It's just yeah, I know, but I'm saying like, bro, like why, like how did Gucci become like number one? Like you know what I'm saying? Like number one, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess luxury clothing. I don't know.
Yeah, but like, bro, that's what I'm trying to get at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not too much
I
into brands, but like I just want to like I want to understand people who buy brand like why. You know what I mean?
or just buy exclusively from one brand.
No, I mean not excuse like this guy be like, oh bro, I've got a Gucci shirt, I've got Nike shoes, I've got like this. Like, what do you got? It's like, bro, I got like some blue trackies and like a shirt that's got like some sort of cool picture on it,
Yeah.
and then just a hoodie. Like that's
And
cool.
I have some branded clothes, but it's like, I mean, I
Gucci.
just buy them because I
Yeah,
like how it
yeah,
looks.
no, I get that. That's not what I'm getting. Like if the clothes are comfortable and all that stuff, like that I
Yeah.
get, you know what I'm saying? But what I mean is like buying the brand and then you're bragging to people that you have the brand. Like who care? You bought
Yeah,
the
that's
brand. Like who cares about like you don't have to brag to people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my next. Like I don't care if you buy the brand or not. It's like you don't have to like shove it in people's face. Like yo, I got this. You know what I mean?
I got Prongu.
No, no. Branding with the knockoffs is genius.
Yo, I got them. I don't know, like what's a the Abbey Bass, or I don't know. I don't know the knockoff brands, but,
The Abbey Bass. That can be one, but it's not. Yeah.
you never know. Maybe
Yep.
could be.
Ha, fam. Who knows?
Yeah,
Yeah. So, but like, yeah, brands.
it's brands, brands.
Yeah, brands are brands. You know. But I could let me tell you something, right?
Yeah,
You can live like I'm gonna say it to all you brand people who like buy like branded Gucci stuff. You can live one day without having the latest Gucci bag. Come on, like I've seen everyone's seen it. It's like I've seen it on the internet. It's like, oh my god, they just dropped the booty. I gotta order it. It's like, no, you don't. No, you don't.
yeah.
No, you don't. Yeah. Speaking of brands, let's jump into something that also has brands.
Ooh,
Let's talk about cars for a second.
sure.
Yeah.
Cures.
Cars, a form of transportation, gets you from point A to point B
Yeah.
in in your
No, allocated amount of
own
time.
style, your own style, without being
Sure.
crowded with other people that you don't know.
Unless you're
I
in a
pre-
taxi.
I present you cars. That's just a brief breakdown of what a car is, just in case you don't know.
Okay, just in case you've been living under a rock since they were made.
No, I'm just messing with you. Everyone knows what a car is these days. Yep.
Basically.
Yeah. So we are in a world where like petrol used to be the only way of moving cars. Petrol, like diesel,
Petrol, diesel,
yeah, whatever. But
other stuff.
now we live in a place where like electricity can now power cars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Electricity, hydrogen, all that.
yeah, I can't wait to when we get to the future where like a solar panel will be on the car and then just we're powering it through solar, so you can't drive at night. Yeah,
That'd be funny.
no, no, I'm gonna tell you the funny one, right?
What?
You've got a wind turbine on your car, so you
A
can only
wind
drive when
turbine.
it's windy.
Yeah. Where's the wind turbine gonna go?
I mean, it's a nuclear car. Let's go.
A nuclear car.
Yeah, okay, okay, but for real, I understand like why we're going like shifting from
Petrol to
petrol
electric.
and like diesel to like electrical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's more. I guess what's the word? Environmentally friendly.
What? No, that's not the reason.
I mean, that's what they say is the reason.
Yeah, but that's not the reason.
What's the reason?
Because it's more environmentally friendly.
That's literally what I just said.
Yeah, I know. I'm just memeing. And it's more abundance of resource because we're gonna actually eventually run out of fuel.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So but like I see the shift like being really impossible.
Basically, yeah.
Mm.
Because like cars are like, I mean, there's not enough cars,
No, it's not that.
and they're all just way too expensive.
Yeah, and then there's the fact that like all the people that have a car like have to then like try and remove the old car in order to fork out for a new car. But then if everyone tries selling the car at the same time, no one's looking to buy a car.
Yeah, and people, not all people want to, I guess, go to electric.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, if we live in a world where like we run out of fuel,
Yeah, we kind of have to.
mm. But it's
Yeah,
interesting because it also like you see a lot of like businesses shut down, secondhand car shops or resellers shut down, which is a huge problem.
I mean, if that happens, yeah,
Yeah,
in
but
that
like
scenario, yeah.
yeah, and then we need to also like change like petrol stations to like battery stations.
I mean, I guess it's becoming more of a thing to have like those chargers at
Yeah, but
petrol
like
stations,
let's say
but
let
it's
me
not
give you an
common.
example, right?
Yeah,
Let's say there's like 4 electrical cars that go into a petrol station. Yeah,
yeah,
90% out of 10, 9 times out of 10, the petrol station will probably have one car charger.
yeah.
So, are we gonna have this long ass queue, or are we gonna install new ones? Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You've got to replace it. Hmm.
True, I guess.
Yeah. But it's just an interesting thought how like we are moving from electricity,
It's like petrol to
to
electricity.
electricity. Yep. I'm just
And
interested to see how like they implement the updates because I've seen the memes where like people are like, "Yo, dude, I'm stuck here because my Tesla needs to update." It's like, bruh,
yeah,
like,
that's
bro,
funny.
you better be following Elon Musk. This guy's probably got like, oh, like we'll post on Twitter, "Yo, we're launching an update on this time and this day." It's like, bruh.
Yeah, bro. Why'd you come late to work today? My Tesla needed update.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
Tesla need
sounds
update.
so dumb.
Yeah, my
And
Tesla needed updating.
and then it'd be like, why have well, you have to plug it in whilst it updates, and you're in like the middle of like the highway, like
No, I think
can't do that.
it'd be wild if like you need internet to update it because it's downloading some sort of program.
Probably does though.
Yeah, that's what
Probably.
I'm saying. Like, probably it needs to connect to your home Wi-Fi or something. Like, what if it's not a home? Like, needs to update. Won't turn on. That's
Maybe
wild.
maybe it has Wi-Fi in it. I don't know. Maybe there's a satellite shooting Wi-Fi directly to you. Don't know.
Yeah, I don't know too much about electrical cars. It's just going off some random basis that I'm just thinking of.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean electric car, silent but goes fast. Swoosh.
Oh no, it's not swoosh. It's as how good friend would say it. Now say it.
Huh?
You said swoosh. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, it's not swoosh.
Yeah, but then you're saying
It's
as a
what
good friend.
it's as our good friend would say. Now say it.
I don't know. You said it.
I'll say it. Ka-chow.
And now you're gonna get back.
We're talking about cars. Of course, we're gonna bring up like the one awesome car,
More like
the
true
Piston Cup legend himself. I'm
Lightning
talking about
McQueen.
Maiden. I'm joking. I'm talking about like Lightning McQueen. You know.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, was there gonna be an electric car on the new Cars show or something?
dude. I don't even know, man.
Maybe.
Who knows? But yeah, no.
Oh,
Apparently, I've seen like people that like people fill up like what? Listen to this. Listen to how wild, right?
look at you.
I've
What?
seen this on the internet. I've seen an actual video of people doing this, right?
Yeah.
Where like people would, we said we're moving to electrical cars, right?
Right.
In order to like, in order to to remove like the use of consumable energy, like such as fossil fuels, gas, or whatever, right?
Right.
To to save the penguins, you know?
Sure.
Yeah. So I've seen on the internet where like there'll be people that take with them fuel cylinders in their
Yeah.
Teslas,
Okay.
because what they do is they'd fill up their fuel cylinder with gas or petrol, whatever, at
Okay.
the gas station, and then I've seen them put the and then I've seen them fill up a generator with, because like they would fill up with gas so that like if it runs out of battery, they'd use the gas in the fuel, whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
And then what happened? What they do is then they'd fill up the gas into the generator
Generator.
in order to generate electricity so that it would power up the thing, the Tesla.
Yes, this is what they were totally thinking by helping the environment.
And then what happened is whenever they drive off, they'd use that remaining fuel in the other one and put it into the generator in order to generate electricity for the thing.
Right.
Like, I've seen it happen. I'm like, bro, you
So I
decided to
mean,
buy an electrical car, right? An electrical car.
to, then I guess you purchase gas and petrol and whatnot. Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, what would be cheaper? Would it be cheap? Would it be cheaper to you just buy directly from the electricity? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much it would
Okay, I don't
cost.
know how much the conversion rate they do at the get a gas station, right?
Yeah.
But let me give you an example. Imagine if I don't know how much watts the car would take, A, right?
Yeah.
But B, I want you to imagine this, right? If you're at home and you charge your car over the night, right?
Right.
How much, like every single night you do this, you're paying already like extra, you know what I'm saying? A,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Extra power. Whereas like if fuel, you will not be paying this every day, only that one day where it's off, you know what I'm saying?
True.
So you're pretty much paying more in terms of electricity to car at home. Your home usage rate would be higher.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Right.
That sounds painful in the future.
Right, but what I'm saying is, right, it's like if I put my phone over charge overnight, right?
Right.
I don't care really if I put my phone over charge overnight, even if let's say like it's 50% and like it takes like 2 hours and it'll be fully charged but left it overnight, right? Because the fact is that the voltage that my phone is taking out into the phone, even though my phone will regulate it, right, is not that much.
Hmm.
But let's
Yeah.
say you plug it in over your night, a car. And I don't know how the car does it, but let's say like you're at 60% and it takes like 4 hours and it'll be fully charged, but you're leaving it over for 10 hours. The fact that you're leaving 10 hours of like a lot of electricity running overnight that you don't even need the full, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The 4 hours is a waste of more money than it would be for your phone, because the phone would be like only a little bit of voltage, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah, the car probably regulates it, but the fact that you still have the switch on is like, you know what I mean? Is a problem, you know what I'm saying? Like, as in, like, it'll cost more.
Would the car just stop taking though?
Yeah, okay, but
Uh,
like you still got it turned on though. So like electricity's still coming out of the socket.
I guess, but
Mm. So I don't know. I don't know this because I'm not an electrician. I don't know this. I might be talking out of my ass again, right?
yeah.
Right. But the fact is, like, I'm not gonna wake up in the middle of the night to switch off the electricity if I know my car's like, you know what I'm saying? I'll just leave
True.
it on till morning. But that means it's just an increase in electricity price.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. It's just gonna.
Dude,
Hmm.
I cannot wait to wait a few years and then like Elon Musk's like, let's just make sentient cars, and it's like Transformers all over again.
Transformers all over again.
Yeah.
Oh no! Like Autobots roll out and wheel. Oh no, that'd be lit.
Yeah, but then like if we get like an Autobots versus Decepticon, like we'd be in the crossing fire.
Yeah, I guess so.
See, I don't think we are ready for sentient like
Or
creatures,
robots?
robots.
Probably not.
No, so what I mean is like what I mean is by robots, right? It's like self like you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Sentient robots. What I mean by sentient robots, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like self-learning and self-growing robots. I don't think we're ready. Ones that like
Yeah. No.
grow, because the fact is like, hey, let's say we do have a robot, right? They're
Right.
obviously stronger than us humans because they're made fully of metal.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
they're gonna be
like,
small as well.
yeah, exactly. And like, if these guys think that we are a threat, yeah,
Yeah.
we will not be beating the robot,
Probably.
right?
You know
That's what
what
I'm
this
saying. Like,
reminds
that's
me
why
of,
I
though?
don't mind if we programmed it ourselves and then we program like no harm, whatever. Like, that's fine. But I
Like
don't
a
think we have to
failsafe.
like we have to like self-learning. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because the fact is, let's say like some guy kicks the robot, like the robot be like, all right, self-defense. You know what I'm saying? If you're
Right.
learning, because us humans do self-defense and it learns off us. So like someone kicks it, it's gonna throw a punch. Like holy shit! Like you've got like a legit metal arm throwing at you. Like, god damn.
Remember there was this can't remember what this machine did, but it was like a it was a sentient machine that was doing some stuff. And then after 2 days after it went like because I don't remember what it was for. I don't know if it was like meant to greet people at a hotel. I'm not too sure. But it was a sentient robot,
Mm.
and after 2 days, it went and drowned itself in the pool.
What? Was he
Yeah, because
self-learning?
I don't know if it was self-learning, but the robot went through something, and it's just like, nah, it's not worth it. And
That's
drowned itself into the pool. Like it literally went, it literally just went into the pool.
uh,
Uh, yeah.
fam.
Again, I don't remember what the robot was doing specifically, but it went and literally just killed itself.
But like, what if like see? But what if we see? But if we program the robot to think it's a human, right?
Right.
Then it will think like, oh, water won't affect me. So when it jumps in, right? Like, it think, like I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
Yeah.
I'm being serious though.
I
Like,
love that. It's like, I'm being serious, and it just laugh.
yeah,
It's like, yeah, water would affect me, and it just dies in the water. Uh, it's, oh, it's so funny. Oh god.
yeah.
I mean, but like, what happened to that robot? To like, she was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go drown myself.
That's funny, fam.
It's
Did
just
it
like,
actually do that, or did someone push it in? Like, I want to know.
no, apparently it went and drowned itself.
The dude.
See if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but it's like,
Nah, it's all good. If you do, we'll just link it on the bottom. That'd be funny.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, but like, I'm not sure if we're gonna evolve into that. But
yeah,
anyway,
yeah. Ooh, I found it.
all right, all goods. Uh,
It's what's the word? Yeah, security robot given the gift of intelligence chooses to drown itself. I'm
but
gonna link this. So
I
it's so
can't.
funny.
Uh,
That's so funny. Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
we're trying to aim for a world where we can drive self-driving cars. Like, goddamn,
Yeah, this
this
robot.
is where we're up to. This is where we're up to.
Yeah,
Oh man,
that's so funny.
yeah, we live in a society.
Definitely.
Yep. So yeah. Let's end off this episode on
Yeah.
on a great note. We're laughing because it's funny.
Yeah. Security robot.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
subscribe,
dude, no,
share.
dude. I want to say something. So imagine if we
What?
want to make like sentient cars, right? And then we're like, oh, dude, holy crap! Like our cars are gonna be like transformers and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And then like in the future, like our cars are like the movie cars.
Oh my god. That would be devastating.
Dude, it's like in your mind, it's like Transformers. What actually comes out, it's like cars.
When actually comes out,
And then
and
they
then you
say
just see
ka-chow.
Maida's voice.
What?
We he's like Maida's voice.
Oh, I said, oh, you use ka-chow. That's what I said.
Good job. Ciao.
Oh man, that is funny, fam. Ah, yeah, I can't wait for what the future holds. It's gonna be funny.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, like, subscribe.
Turn on notifications.
Exactly. We'll probably watch a movie. Most likely, it's gonna be Thor: The Dark World. Um, Mike keeps saying he doesn't want to watch it, but we have to get through it eventually.
Eventually, when we have time and when we remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. All right, guys.
Alrighty.
All right. See you
Uh,
guys.
see yous.
Bye.